What's up, my Ninja Warriors? This is the Girl Ninja Warrior 21 here, bringing you guys a Pokemon ORAS UU Live. I'm not UU Live, oh my god. I'm a Pokemon ORAS UU replay versus Adman Gaming. So, I'm gonna be using this Mega Beedrill team with Mega Beedrill, Darmanitan, Roserade, what the hell? Gudra, Crocodile, and Helios, because he's gonna be using Aerodactyl, Fortress, Blissey, and a Gudra of his own, as well as an Infernape and a Melodic. Now, looking at this matchup, I knew that Mega Arrow could definitely potentially be a threat, so I definitely have to play pretty well around that Mega Aerodactyl, as it can potentially be very threatening to my team, especially since it does beat my Mega. Although it looks like he has no Volt Switch immunities, meaning that I'll be able to easily get momentum up with my Volt Turn Core. Like, my Volt Turn Core should be able to get a lot of momentum this match. And it looks like I also have a couple of threatening Pokemon to his team, such as Darmanitan, which once I weaken, Melodic doesn't have any good switch-ins to, and I have the Spark Crocodile, which can also put in a lot of work. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So, as we are issuing a challenge to Adman, as he's gonna lead off with Melodic, as I believe I just lead off with my Beedrill, and I'm just gonna go right for the U-turn, since I know that unless he's like some weird Scarf Melodic, I will be able to easily outspeed him, and I'll be able to get off a nice amount of damage with the adaptability boosted U-turn. So yeah, this is gonna do a hell of a lot, as I'm gonna go for the U-turn, as yeah, that's gonna do hefty amount. So at this point I'm like, okay, I got a really good counter to this I have two good counters to this Melodic. One of them is Gudra and the other one is Helios. I decided to go to Helios, since Helios gives me more momentum, since I can just Volt Switch on like his entire team. As he is supposed to recover, which is fine. I mean, I wasn't really bothered at this point. So at this point, he gets burned by the Flame Orb, as I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch. So he's gonna switch out, as he does, as he just goes into Gudra, as I'm gonna be able to get some initiative on him, which is pretty nice here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Volt Switch, and at this point I'm like, okay, now I don't really have anything that can OHKO Gudra except for potentially Mega Beedrill, which is why I go into Mega Beedrill here. As I believe I just Poison Jab here, as I believe he just goes into Fortress. Yeah, I probably should have U-turned here. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe U-turn was a better play looking back at it. However, I can just U-turn, and I'm not really worried about these hazards, as I believe I just go into my own Fortress here. Or no, I don't have Fortress. Never mind. Oh no, I don't have a Fortress. Never mind. I was thinking of a different battle. So I go into Darmanitan actually. Since looking at his team, he doesn't have too many good Darmanitan switch-ins besides the Melodic, as he goes for the Volt Switch, which is definitely a good play by his part, as it allows him to gain initiative, which is pretty good for him. So yeah, as he goes into the Melodic, so at this point I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna U-turn out, and I have two pretty solid switch-ins into this Melodic. So I'm not like necessarily worried at this point, as I actually got a crit too. I don't think that crit really mattered at all though in the long run. Like, it's not like this thing would have been able to have done much anyways. As he goes right for the Ice Beam. Now, this is where dumb stuff happens. I get frozen, and I'm like, no! No! Now, that freeze was huge. I was so mad at this point. Like, that freeze was actually huge. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to Roserade as he goes to the recover. So I'm gonna go Roserade as he goes to the recover. So that's essentially free switching into like Roserade. But man, that freeze was huge. Like, I could have easily won this game without that freeze, since the momentum would have been so huge. As yes, she goes into Fortress. I'm gonna go to the Toxic Spikes, since the Toxic Spikes are going to be able to pressure his Blissey as well as like half his team. As I do have HP Fire here, so I'm going to go right for the Power Fire, as I'm going to knock him out straight up. Get out of my face, Fortress. Get HP Fired. How does it feel good to be dead, Fortress? How does it feel? So I'm able to bot that thing right out of here, as he goes directly into Aerodactyl. Definitely a good play on my opponent's part. Get it so that way he can get off a free Mega and pressure my entire team. As I'm just going to go on Crocodile here, since I knew that he would not be able to OHKO my Crocodile unless he had Aqua Tail. But it's not like he would Aqua Tail a Roserade. That would make no sense. As yeah, and I'm also Scarf Crocodile with Iron Tail. I'm not sure why I'm Iron Tail over Stone Edge, but whatever. I mean, it's fine though. So he goes to the Aerial Ace. That Aerial Ace is going to do a lot. However, I'm able to live it, and it's actually a crit. So I'm just going to worry with the Scarf Iron Tail. As my opponent goes to Melodic, knowing that I am Scarf, and he's probably expecting Stone Edge, but I'm still going for Iron Tail. As that Iron Tail does literally 0-0, thanks to the fact that the Melodic does have that Marvel skill with the burn, which is definitely helping out my opponent a lot here. So he's gonna switch out. I'm gonna switch out into my Gudra, since I know that like my Heliolisk is like frozen, so I don't really want to go into Heliolisk and like give my opponent a free turn as I don't thaw, because I didn't really expect to thaw, knowing my luck. Besides, I figured Gudra was fine, because I'm just gonna fire off a T-Bolt here. As he's gonna go into his fat pink thing, aka Blissey. I mean that's fine though, because at least I get to get some sort of damage on this Blissey, which is sort of nice. And I get to like wear this Blissey down with the poison. Yeah, because this poison's gonna really help me out a lot. Yeah, so that's basically what's gonna happen. So I'm basically gonna switch out of my Gudra, as I believe I just go into a Darmanitan. Yeah, I go into Darmanitan, because at this point I'm like, okay, my opponent doesn't have that many Darmanitan switches left, as he actually doubles out into Aerodactyl. See, I'm not sure why I'm kind of surprised he made that play. I guess he predicted Darmanitan there. And if he did predict Darmanitan, then that was definitely a good play on my opponent's part. My opponent was probably also predicting Beedrill. As I'm gonna sack Heliolisk. I don't see Heliolisk doing much since it is freaking frozen. Yeah, that freeze really sucks. Because it forced me to sack Aerodactyl. I mean, it forced me to sack Heliolisk here. As I'm now gonna go to Crocodile and just fire off another Iron Tail. As I believe he just goes back into Melodic. I think. Yeah, he just goes back into Melodic, which is fine. I mean, I didn't really want to predict him here, since I didn't really feel like it was worth it to double here, or to predict him Melodic. I just wanted to get that Mega Aerodactyl dead, as he goes into Melodic, which is fine. So I can just go back into my Gudra, and I don't really lose much by making this play at all. As he goes for the Dragon Tail, yeah, he's able to Dragon Tail me out of here, which is a bit annoying, but oh well, as he actually crits me too. I mean, that crit doesn't really end up mattering at all though. As I'm actually gonna get Dragon Tailed into Rose Raid, which is perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better Pokemon to get Dragon Tailed into at all. Like honestly. As I actually switch out here, I actually double switch into Mega Beedrill, predicting the Blissey, since I figured he wouldn't want to stay in here, and I wanted to get the switch initiative on the incoming Blissey with the double, as that is exactly what's gonna happen. So yeah, this is actually pretty good for me. I mean, now that the fortress is gone, like he has like no Mega Beedrill switch-ins, which is great. Like that fortress being gone just really helps out my Mega Beedrill a lot. So he's gonna switch out, as he's gonna go right into Melodic. As I'm just gonna go right for the U-turn, trying to get initiative, just in case he wanted to Aerodactyl or something. I want to get initiative on that. As he goes into Melodic, which is fine, since Melodic is essentially dead now. As I can just bring in Crocodile, just so that way I can actually get off the Moxie boost, since I wanted to be able to raise my attack with the Moxie. As I'm going to go for the knockoff, which is going to take out the Melodic. Not only is it going to take out the Melodic, but it is also going to give me the Moxie boost, which is huge. That is definitely good for me. As I am able to knock off the Flame Orb, as he goes into Aerodactyl. Now I'm actually gonna knock off here. The reason I knocked off is because I want to put this Aerodactyl in range of my Gudra's Thunderbolt 100%, and I actually know for a fact that my Gudra can live a hit from his Aerodactyl from this range no matter what. At least that's what I thought. At least I thought that right now. I mean, I figured that like there's nothing he could kill me with. Like I don't even think an Ice Ring would have killed from this range. At least I didn't think that at this moment in time. As he's gonna go into Blissey, which is fine. I'm just gonna fire from another T-Bolt. I could have doubled into a Darmanitan here, but I just didn't want to over predict versus one of the biggest threats to my team, as I figured it would be way too risky to make such a play at this moment in time. As I believe I just go into either Adaptable or Darmanitan. I actually forget. Oh yeah, I go into Darmanitan since he has like no Darmanitan switch into this point, especially since my Lord is dead. He goes for Soft Boiled, which is perfect. And at this point, I was like, okay, this guy has like no superpower switch-ins, so I'm just gonna go right for the superpower because I see like he has no fighting resist at this point. So I'm gonna go for the superpower because I'm gonna bop this man out of here. That's a choice. Bandit superpower. Get wrecked. Get wrecked by a bandit superpower, boy. See, I'm gonna absolutely destroy that man as he goes into Aerodactyl, which is fine by me. So I'm gonna switch out here since I don't want to stack my Darmanitan just yet. So I'm just gonna sack Roserade. I mean, Roserade, you did your job. I mean, you did your job. Like, I don't really need you to do anything else. As he goes for the Rock Slide. So at this point, I was like, wow, he actually has Rock Slide over Stone Edge. That was very interesting. It's also pretty good information to know, since it means that I don't have to worry about Stone Edge. Although I do have to worry about that. So I actually make a very foolish play here by going for the Giga Drain. Now I should not have gone for Giga Drain. I probably should have just Sludge Bombed here, predicting the Goodra. Yeah, I don't think Giga Drain was really the best play here at all, especially considering the fact that he has stats for Goodra. However, I can just go for Sludge Bomb, since I really don't need Roserade at this point. Like Roserade is just a sack at this point, as I'm able to weaken the Goodra, which is pretty good for me. As he is going to take me out with the Dragon Pulse. However, I'm completely fine with that, because now I can just bring in Adaptable. And my boy Adaptable can just go for the Poison Jab, I believe, or U-turn, I forget. Yeah, I just go for the Poison Jab, since he has like no Poison Jab switches. Yeah, I remember now, because he has like no Poison Jab switches. As I believe Mega Arrow's gonna come out here. Yeah, he just goes to Mega Arrow. So at this point, I'm gonna switch out of my Mega Beedrill, and I'm gonna sack Darmanitan, since Darmanitan doesn't really have much of a purpose anymore. So yeah, Darmanitan is gonna basically end up being Death Fodder, as I am gonna go down to 2 Aerial Aces. However, I can just go into Goodra. I know that Goodra can lift any hit from full, so I wasn't really worried at this point. As I'm just gonna go right for the Dragon Pulse, I believe, or do I go for T-Ball? I forget. No, I think I go for Dragon Pulse. So yeah, I go for Dragon Pulse here, as I am able to hit the Infernape with the Dragon Pulse, as the Dragon Pulse is going to nearly end up taking him out. Yeah, that was so close to killing. And even after the poison, he still lives the poison, as I have to go Beedrill here. Because, like, I have to, please, so at this point, I'm like, please don't Flare Blitz predicting the switch. Please don't U-turn predicting the switch. So fortunately, he does not predict the switch. He just goes right for the CC. So at this point, I was like, okay, I think I win. Because I figured at this point that there was no way my opponent could have won. So his defenses are, he is gonna, so I will be able to take him out with the Poison Jab, I believe. Or the, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just go for Poison Jab. See, I'm just gonna go for the Poison Jab here. As it turns out, he's not even Scarf 8, which is pretty interesting. So I'm gonna go into Aerodactyl now. As I'm gonna go for the Aerial Ace with my Aerodactyl. So I'm gonna take out the Beedrill with the Aerial Ace, as he goes into Goodra. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I can lift any hit from this thing. I win. So at this point, I was like, okay, I win. There's no way this thing can kill me. At least I thought I won. But then he froze me. But then he freaking froze me. I was like, oh! I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. That was really frustrating, because I literally won there. Like, I literally won the entire game there. That was literally a 1-0 victory on my part. But no, he had to freeze me. And now, so basically, that's gonna be the 0-1 loss in my opponent's favor, thanks to the fact that he got 2 freezes, and both of those freezes definitely mattered. So yeah, that was a pretty frustrating battle. I mean, it was still a good battle regardless. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this Pokemon Aura AS battle, and if you want to see more Pokemon Showdown or Pokemon Aura AS battles in the future, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button, and I will see you guys next time.